Eduardo Clausen. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
First pitch of the game, and he turns it around with a line drive. Was he ready to hit or what? Don't miss it if you're swinging at that first pitch, though. That's the key.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Well, you're talking about Wee Willie Keeler, Pete Rose, Ty Cobb. I mean, you're talking about some iconic names. Is DiMaggio on the sights now? We'll see.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Number 74 for him on the season, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Seager. Lined hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
15-game hit streak. Man, is he hot. He's swinging the bat great. And now the nation knows it. A lot of people paying attention. Opposing pitchers knew, but now everybody's watching around the country.
Standing in, Julio Beltre. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
In the 16 game, it was Ortiz. Now it's not. What a thief.
First offering on its way. Shot toward second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Seager is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Stepping up to the plate, David Freese. They'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs. swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 25, Ricky
at the plate, Ricky Weeks. It was an absolutely incredible day at the plate for him yesterday as he churned out a 7-hit performance. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. In there, no balls and a strike. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Ernesto Little, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Clausen. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line drive to center field, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Into the box now, Drew Stubbs. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again.
That should count as fair.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Howell sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Clausen rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Ready to take his hacks again, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Shot back up the middle. Howell is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Designated hitter.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Michael Hernandez, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. High pop up. Beltre is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting. First baseman.
Striding in once again, Julio Beltre. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total. Here's David Freese to stand in as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now, as this lead swells to 7-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
The left fielder, number 25.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks.
Ricky Weeks.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
In now, Eduardo Clausen.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 8-0.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Drew Stubbs.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Tanner Shepard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Shepard.
Apparently he hasn't pitched this season.
Into the box now, Drew Stubbs. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is his third hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Why is that not a catch? It doesn't look like a catch to me. Oh well.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And that is into right field, a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. 2 runs are in. Throw won't get him.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And a reach to his backhand side at second. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Hey, whatever these guys had for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Standing in now, Julio Beltre.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that'll get down out there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's David Freese to stand in, trying to keep things. Line towards center field. Howell is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mariners are on top 13-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Rua. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. So striding in, Josh Navar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now in the box, Drew Howell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks.
As he swings and hits a laser to right.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Clausen. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's had a heck of a day right there. That base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Drew Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Seattle leads this one 14-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Andrews.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Calling for it, Stubbs. And he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernesto Little comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Casey Sheldon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Howell looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Julio Beltre.
In now, Julio Beltre. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter.
Ready once again, David Freese. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Howell going back on it, and this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Ricky Weeks.
He swings and grounds it to short.
On to first, as that'll take care of Weeks for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Clausen. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Chugging around third, Zunino heading for home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Stubbs.
Standing in now, Drew Stubbs. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Howell moves over, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. The M's lead it 18-0. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Seager has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in now, Michael Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
0-1. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Hernandez readies another 0-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right?
Now
that ball's thrown right up the middle.
Right
he hit
fielder.
it right back up the middle.
Nelson
A lot of hits in the
Cruz.
middle.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Howell racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Miguel Tabata gets the
Now
call to
pitching for the
pitch here, and he'll
Rangers,
try to sort this
number
mess
20,
out. He's going to try to at
Miguel
least eat a couple of
Tabata.
innings for his guys.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Seager will make the turn for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Sometimes when a
Now
reliever
batting,
comes in the game, he
the
wants to
first
get that
baseman,
first strike so
Julio
bad that he
Beltre.
serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Julio Beltre. That's in there, base hit. Seager around third, heading for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Designated hitter, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Mike Zunino will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Striding in once
Ricky
again,
Weeks.
Ricky Weeks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. first pitch of the at-bat. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Eduardo Clausen.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Center fielder number 13, Drew Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Chu is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for Seattle, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Nelson Cruz will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle
Into the box now, Kyle Seager.
As he swings and hits a laser to right.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julio Beltre.
Digging in and looking for more, Julio Beltre. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Mariners are on top 27-0. Ready for another chance? Ryan Rua comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Ryan Rua.
the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Navarre.
In now, Josh Navarre, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Drew Howell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Bryant Fernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again. David Freese. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive right here. He jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here now is Mike Zunino. High in the air out to center field. Howell moves over. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder number
trying to
25,
pick things up where he left off. Ricky Weeks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. And not in time as the run scores.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Eduardo Clausen, as he hits one on a line to left field. And this is turning ugly now, as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Drew Stubbs. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
In now, Robinson Cano as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able to witness this. It makes me want to pinch myself. I'm more excited, and I'm not the one who drove the runs in.
Nelson Cruz will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
The 5th home run of the game for him. Wow, we will never see this again. This is history in the making. 5 home runs in a game, and he's had 5 great swings too with these homers.
The batter, number 15, third base.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julio Beltre.
Digging in once again, Julio Beltre. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Howell going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So a big home run as he grabs a piece of history, tying an all-time record as they just continue to pour it on here.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, David.
Standing in
Freese.
now, David Freese, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks.
He swings and lines it to left.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
In now, Eduardo Clausen hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Howell moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mariners lead it 36-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Chopped weakly to the left. Seager with the bare hand. He beat it out. Almost had him after the phenomenal stab, but that's a base hit, and the perfect game is no more. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernesto Little. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A swinging. Bunt out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch to short.
Why are these all of a sudden coming up?
Scooped up on the backhand, and not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes him feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence.
Stepping in now, Michael Hernandez, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 0-1 delivery. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Still just 1 run on the ledger for Hernandez to this point. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Ryan Rua, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Seattle leads this one 36-1. Sean Tollison enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sean Tollison.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here.
Drew Stubbs.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano singled home a run in his last time up. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Chu is there, 2 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. So stepping in, Josh Navar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Drew Howell. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hit to 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And they remain well behind. Into the box now, Julio Beltre. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Julio Beltre.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. He's done it. Julio Beltre is the new single season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here now is Mike Zunino.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Howell is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ricky Weeks. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. On to first as that'll take care of Weeks for out number 2. Digging in now, Eduardo Clausen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now. Tom Wilhelmsen enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
The 0-1. Popped high in the air. Calling for it. Seager looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Ernesto Little. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-2, here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First delivery to him on the way. Josh Reddick is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tons of runs in this one. Seattle get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Felix Hernandez pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ross Detweiler gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is...
Should autosave.